And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very...
To Paul! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Gabriel is there, and he can pick it up. Probing pass. Nicely worked. Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Regalta Sendai really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he decides to cross it. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He shifted it to the flank, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's had a shot! That's another chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2, then. Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Beckham. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Great vision. Look at the space. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he couldn't finish.
Danny Olmo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Hakimi. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Somehow saves it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Silvestre.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's headed upfield. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Galatasaray certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Floated through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries one from range. Delicious from Dani Olmo. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham makes a dash for it. And here's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Knocks it out wide. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
The Galatasaray are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper. The Galatasaray different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that was very necessary. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Beckham. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham is the guilty party there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Saka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Getting up there! And he's quick to get rid. The Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Nice sequence of passes this, played out wide. Mateus, now it's Mbappe. The Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good take in a good area. Silvestre getting this one clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the run, now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar finds himself offside. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. And he lines up a cross. Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well cleared. That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. And here's Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The Galatasaray have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
The Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Casillas claims comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's picked out the run. Can he spark a counter here? Marquinhos cuts it out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus, and he's running through. The Galatasaray moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, no joy this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Has been indicated.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Has a look and place it forward. We are into stoppage time. That is a great pick out. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Dani Olmo voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate